In today's episode of The Story of Animals, we turn our gaze to a bird so dazzling it looks as if it were dipped in molten emeralds and polished by the sun. Meet the Nicobar pigeon, the last living relative of the long-lost Dodo. This episode is titled The Nicobar Pigeon. At first glance, the Nicobar pigeon looks like a bird straight out of a fantasy novel. With feathers that shimmer in metallic greens, coppers, and blues, it could easily pass as nature's own gemstone. Unlike the ordinary city pigeons you might see scavenging for breadcrumbs, this bird prefers an exclusive life on small tropical islands across Southeast Asia and the Nicobar Islands, hence its name. It's rare, mysterious, and astonishingly beautiful, making it one of the most striking pigeons in the world. And just when you think they couldn't look any more exotic, those long, hackle-like neck feathers give them an elegant, almost regal appearance. It's as if they're dressed in a royal cloak, ready for a parade. Add to that their bright white tail, which flashes like a signal when they're in flight, and you've got one of the most fashionable birds on Earth. Here's where things get even more fascinating. The Nicobar pigeon isn't just any pigeon, it's the closest living relative of the dodo, that famously unfortunate bird from Mauritius that went extinct in the 1600s. Think of the Nicobar pigeon as the stylish cousin who survived history's toughest elimination round. Every time we see one gliding between islands, it's like glimpsing a small piece of the dodo's legacy, except with better fashion sense. Unlike the dodo, which was famously flightless, the Nicobar pigeon is an expert traveler. With strong wings, it journeys from island to island in search of food. This makes it not just a bird, but a long-distance commuter of the tropical seas. Imagine a sparkling rainbow commuter jet flying low over turquoise waters. That's the Nicobar pigeon in action. And they travel for good reason. Living on small islands means limited food supplies, so these pigeons take to the air daily, visiting neighboring islands to feast on fruit, seeds, and nuts. Their impressive stamina ensures they remain one step ahead of hunger. But these trips aren't just about filling their bellies. Nicobar pigeons are also critical to their ecosystems. As they munch on seeds and fruits, they scatter them across the islands during their flights, acting as gardeners of the tropics. Thanks to their wanderlust, they help regenerate forests and maintain the delicate balance of island biodiversity. In short, while they dazzle us with their beauty, they're quietly busy planting tomorrow's jungles. Another curious trait. Nicobar pigeons have a digestive trick worthy of bragging rights. They swallow small stones called gastroliths to help grind up tough seeds inside their gizzards. Think of it as carrying your own portable blender in your stomach. It's not glamorous, but it's highly effective. While their shimmering plumage is built to impress, Nicobar pigeons are surprisingly grounded in behavior, literally. They spend much of their time foraging on the forest floor, their long, hackle-like neck feathers flowing as they stroll. It's like watching royalty take a casual walk in the park, glittering crown included, and if danger approaches, they take off in a thunderous burst of wings, flying together in great flocks. This dramatic escape maneuver isn't just for show. It confuses predators and ensures most of the flock survives. In some island cultures, Nicobar pigeons hold symbolic importance. Their feathers, with their metallic sheen, were once used as ornaments in ceremonies, while their meat was considered a delicacy. Unfortunately, this cultural reverence has also contributed to overhunting in certain areas. Today, conservation efforts focus on shifting that perception, reminding local communities that the true value of the Nicobar pigeon lies not on the dinner table, but in its role as a keystone species and a living connection to history. Unfortunately, all this splendor comes with a cloud of concern. Nicobar pigeons are threatened by habitat loss, hunting, and the illegal pet trade. Their beauty makes them a target for those who would keep them as exotic pets, while deforestation strips away their island homes. Like their cousin the Dodo, they face the risk of being remembered only in books if we fail to protect them. Conservation groups are working to safeguard these living jewels, ensuring their iridescent wings continue to flash across island skies for generations to come. Sanctuaries and protected reserves have been established to give them safe breeding grounds, and international trade restrictions aim to keep them out of the pet market, but their future still hangs in the balance. Now it's time to see how much you've learned from today's episode. We've got 3 fun trivia questions coming up. Ready? Let's start. Question 1. What is the Nicobar pigeon's closest famous relative? The correct answer is B, the dodo. The Nicobar pigeon is considered the closest living relative of the extinct dodo, making it a fascinating living link to one of history's most iconic birds. Let's try another question. Question 2. How do Nicobar pigeons help maintain island ecosystems? The correct answer is B, by dispersing seeds through their droppings. As they travel between islands, Nicobar pigeons spread seeds far and wide, playing a vital role as natural gardeners of their habitat. Let's move on to the last question for this episode. Question 3. What unusual tool do Nicobar pigeons use to help digest tough seeds? The correct answer is C, swallowed stones. Nicobar pigeons ingest small stones that act like natural grinders inside their gizzards, breaking down hard seeds that would otherwise be indigestible. Great job if you got all 3 questions correct. If you missed any, don't worry. You've just learned some fascinating facts about these dazzling island-hopping pigeons. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution.